Okay. Um, Hello everyone. This is Glenavo. Welcome to a game called Imposter Factory. So this one may not actually be how do I say it? Won't be like you probably won't get it because you gotta go back and play the other games which I have on stream, but they're on my YouTube. So um you may not get it a bit. So hopefully it's not too uh am hoping it's not too but yeah, I've got it on, it should be on my YouTube. The first one would be called To the Moon. Um and the second one would be Finding Paradise. But um very if you just want to play it too, it's good games, but they do get very emotional, and pretty sure this wouldn't be the same because it's, I think, is a sequel to they've all been sequels, but I'm not sure what is going on with the episode. So anyway, let's get into it. The end of the road. Who hosts dumb parties at a place like this? Why did I even accept the invitation in the first place? Well, actually, why did I accept the invitation? Oh, I was greeted to some, guessing ravens or crows. Wait, this is how horror stories begin, isn't it? That indeed. But maybe also some romance stories. No, mostly just horror stories. We did see crows, so empty and damp. The drinking pool. The blue box did not enter. Oh, I've already entered. Oh, oh, what the? Wait, what the? You let me get that for you. Rika. Oh, hello there. Hi, I was invited to the, am I even at the right place? Yes, you're the first guest to arrive, in fact. You aren't early, the other guests are just late. Huh. Must be the rain. Sorry about the floor. That's fine, just stand still for a moment. Well, that's interesting. Wish we had floors like that. Oh, how did you do that? That'd be the auto cleaning module X Clean 2000. Or was it the X Clean 3000? No, trust the X Clean 4000 Super. The owners are a bit germophobic. We spare no expense when it comes to cleanliness. Owners, so you aren't? Certainly not. We are just their assistants. Caretakers of the house, among other things. And speaking of which, they should be expecting you upstairs. Wait, is this before? Are we saying out before To the Moon? And what? Speaking of which, they should be expecting you upstairs. Was it? No, it wasn't Quint. No? I don't know. It'd be to your credit to greet them. They like those who are punctual. Oh, alright. Whoa. Bathroom is to your right. You wash your hands. I'm afraid, remember? Right. Everything to your liking. Well, I just got here, but sure is fancy. Although if you don't mind me asking, why is it so overgrown outside? I mean, compared to in here, it's like day and night. Please excuse the sight. The endless rain has halted my efforts. Or perhaps did the fox trample the foliage again? Fox, as in an actual fox? Fox? Yes, sir, with a full set of ears and legs. Did you not see Sir Blue Fox? I don't think so. Are you sure? Looks a tad like a dog, pointy ears, white on the chin and tip of the tail. Yeah, I know what a fox looks like. I mean, my last name. Wait, that is fencing out there. It was open. Well, honk on my bonkers. I'd better go check on him. Bathroom's on the side. You should wash your hands coming from the outside. Nah. Why is it locked on the inside? Okay, that is. Okay. I shall go and wash my hands. Damn, this is over the top clean. Well, this seems a bit much. They really need to sit on gold to take a dump. Not feeling it now, but no, I'm going to destroy this toilet. Crystalline bathtub. Okay. Let's do upstairs. Feel free to make yourself at home. I didn't see a thing. Oh, why is the front door locked on the inside, by the way? So you won't be able to escape when the murders take place. That was a joke. Did I miss my beat? You have no beat. No need to hurt my feelings, for I was just trying to lighten the mood. Do not worry that the off-door lock design is a security measure for both yours and mine. If you need anything, just let me know. Bands on here. Activation. Exclamation mark 1. Uh, hey, hello. What do you do? WiseBot has two purposes: quick best advice and emotional support. You sure you cook the best wise? Elaborate. I mean, how do you know you really cooked the best wise? Who's to say? WiseBot says it. But you're the cook. WiseBot is WiseBot. You are only Quincy, you are not WiseBot. Oh, that is kind of rude. WiseBot knows Wise, it is known. Okay, sheesh. Wait, how does it know my name? Well, that is... I did not realize that. That is creepy. Oh, I suppose I could use some emotional support. How can you help? Announce question depends on many factors. What is troubling you? Well, I'm a bit fuzzy right now, but I think lately I've been feeling the solution is Wise. Would you like some? Not now, thanks. Okay. It appears there is nothing WiseBot can do for you. Entering hibernation, Wise warming mode. What that was pretty extra. Ooh, okay. What the... Oh, that's a security measure and a half. Hey, the party hasn't started yet. The main attraction is off limits till then, sorry. The main attraction. Why is there a security measure for the main attraction? Critical oven roasting at max capacity. Secret to a clean kitchen is a good sanitary routine. And a good sanitary routine begins with the floor, one towel at a time. I guess arriving, there's not enough time. We need more chefs. May I help? No. You said you need more chefs. Secret to the best seasoning, well, it's super fresh garlic. And the secret to the freshest garlic is to watch them grow. You got someone here just flailing their arms about and the garlic is alright. I mean, at least this person here is doing cleaning work up. Yeah, I think. Strange crystal that seems to glow from within. Okay. Looks like there's a small opening at the bottom. Okay, can I have a look at the opening? Guess not. The Haynes. Well. Oh, sorry, I zoned out for a bit. That's my piece. Capturing my king with my own pawn. Truly the one move I did not yet anticipate. Okay, look. This chess game is cute and all, but can we cut to the chase? Are you joining us or not? Wait, what is this? Hello? Right. Well, I see the others are arriving. Wait. Okay, so it's... I don't lose, I get generous. Hello, my name is... Hey, are you one of the hosts? No, I'm a guest. A guest, but what's your name? Quincy Reynard, and your favorite food. Excuse me? Your favorite food, got any? Uh, it's steak, very rare steak. Are you telling the truth? Okay, fine, it's avocado salad. Wait, what is this? Just curious. Hey, you never told me your name. Win-win. How you feeling? I'm doing fine, but... well, this place makes me a little uneasy. Yeah, so isn't the fire cozy? I don't know, it just feels a little off. You sure, making yourself at home, though? Have you been here before? Yeah, I've been here many times, but this is my first time. I see. Wait, what? Wait, you've been here, but what? Um, huh? Um, okay. Sorry, but could I have a moment to myself, please? Just need to take care of something. Alright. Well, something doesn't add up. You said that. Well, that was weird. Did we pass through it by a heart? Now. Wait, I have something to ask you. Huh? I mean, first, I have something to tell you. What is it? Your jacket looks nice. Oh, thanks. And what did you want to ask me? Never mind that. Maybe I'll ask later. Okay, then. Oh, that is weird. I'll talk with a physical lock on it. Well, this room something else. Small blinds key, perhaps that's for the door. What the? I should probably get that back. Yeah, please. I should probably get that key out. Nothing on a stick. Nice kitty. Okay. What the? Uh, what? Hey. Uh, what? Oh no, I'm tracking the blood. didn't we? Oh, someone help. Hey, what happened? We heard you yell. What is that on your head? I gotta tell them. But what did I even say? Something the matter. Up upstairs, something happened. What do you mean? They're dead. I saw. I don't know how, but I mean, that they arrived. Uh, oh, good, you're here. Welcome, and please make yourself at home. Oof, oof, oof. Uh, what? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Wait, maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe they aren't really there. They are still super alive. I mean, no, wait, good thing. Maybe I imagined the bodies. But how did I didn't even know what they look like? Are you doing alright? It looked like you were spacing out there. Is something the matter? Is your blood real low, dear? I know I'm okay. I mean, I don't know what I... It's about time. You two better go and get ready. What? But wait, what? Hello? Did you see what happened? What happened? I'm sorry, do I know you? Do you, do you not remember me? Have we met, have we met somewhere? He, we literally met here. I mean, not literally here, but in this house. What are you even talking about? I just got here. But upstairs, you asked me what my favorite food was and my dark secret. Okay, you're starting to freak me out. Uh, what the? Wait, um, wait a minute. Do you happen to have a twin? Please do not have as... oh, what grisly skies we have out there. Tell me you have someone to take care of the mess, dear. Worry not, miss. I just step up onto the auto cleaning module and all will be sorted. Auto cleaning, whatever happened to the more hands-on approach? You seem like a capable lad for one. Gosh, I'm such a mess. Do you think that I got into this gown just to drip mud all over the floor? Worry not, ma'am. It's nothing our X-Clean 4000 Super can't handle. 4000, a generation behind, aren't we? I expected better for a facility of this nature. Duly noted, Mr. Armstrong. Oh, your cheeks are just so cute when you say that. Boy, it's raining terabytes out there. Dan, is that the X-Clean 4000 Super I spy? Impeccable catch, Mr. Clegg. Of course, I've been wanting to take one of these apart. Along with what you've been brewing over here, if the rumors are true. Certainly, we'll try not to disappoint. Oh, this is getting interesting already. Who are all these people? They should be ready soon. Please be patient. Careful, tuna roll. I'm not in the mood for a... I mean, am I going crazy? No, sir. These rolls really do smell this good. I mean, back upstairs, I'm pretty sure I just saw... But just then, they were staying there. So I don't know what you're on about, but... It sounds like you could really use a tuna roll. You know what? Fine, give it to me. Okay, that does help. I know. Okay. Knowing if what lies in that other room is even of what we're promised. Well, I don't suppose you much care for the technical details, do you? Oh, I care, indeed I do. This gadget stuff has always been a deep passion, if I only had the time, of course. I mean, how else would my multi-pane mill work? I see my brother so willing to spend money for once. Why just yesterday he took one look at my cute ruby encrusted shoehorn and said, "Sister, I didn't slave my life away with hard work, inheriting our father's fortune just to spend it all." I dare say your joint funds are serving humanity better now than they've done at home. I was told there would be an inviolable stream of money flowing here, but looking around, Indina and I must make up 80% of the net worth in this room. You see, my team revolutionized the industry. I'm sorry, which industry are we talking about? Of course. Excuse me, my mind shoots ahead on its own sometimes. Is the eternal curse of the genius. I must forever be slowing down. To truly comprehend the gravitas of such a feat, we need to go back to basic chemistry. Oh, we do. Okay, excuse me. Oh, it's you again. Again? So, you remember? No, please leave me alone. As I was saying, Linwy, and I think you will find this most interesting. Oh, yes, of course. What were you talking about again? So, because underneath the refrigerator is the second most common place to find ice. Man, maybe I need some fresh air. What is even happening here? Am I going crazy? Or maybe it's just deja vu. Gone with a bad dream. Yeah, I must have slept too late last night and dozed off in the bathroom. Linwy? I know, it's you again. Sorry, I just wanted to... Look, I just want to go to the bathroom. If you don't stop this... Hold on, do you smell something? Yeah, is that... smoke? Smoke? Too late. They are already here. Need an extra pair of hands. No, just save them. Just save yourselves. I think you're overwatering the plants. Along the lines at the supermarket, I'm actually saving time. You're over. What do I have over the extra clean 4,000, you ask? One word. Patience. going on here? Don't even know. Okay, so turn that off. I'm guessing now. Man, this whole freaking house is just. What's that? But gee. Hey, boy. Yeah, it's the. Never mind. No, it's too late. They're already here. This is weird. This came out of here. No, that's absurd. Well, this is weird and creepy and I what the anyway. Door is locked there. It's locked again. Be happening again. Maybe I really am just seeing things after all. Yeah, these hallucinations are really getting out of hand. What is going on? Oh, Mr. Reynard, have you met the professors already? Yeah, I think they are in there. Great, thanks. Please be hallucination, please be hallucination. What is going on? Need to get to the bottom of this. Oh my gosh. What have I got myself into? The one time we attend a sketchy and secluded party without our bodyguards. The way their eyes are still open and that smell, it just can't take, I just can't take it anymore. Wait. My god, my man, it's finally happened. I couldn't kill someone. Did he even eat the meal yet? No, but what does it matter anymore? Well, God, oh man, oh god. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, nothing there. Except for like equipment with light on the on position. We'll be okay, right? The FBI has gotta be on their way. And they'll bring SWAT and Peter. They'll bring everything. I'll be frank, if you ask me, I'd say one of you guys did it. Unless, of course, one of us took this very chance to make it appear as so instead. I mean, if I were to commit this heinous crime, this is exactly how I would go about it. Wait a minute, did I do it? What? Oh no, this is just terrible. Culinary school did not prepare me for this. What the... Endless, yes, but I don't think they are breathing. What's that? Fire trucks? Well, bring everyone. Yes, fire trucks too, please. Yes, yes, I know it's remote, but please hurry. Miss Haluja, please stay back and keep a safe distance. Oh, please, dear. I've seen my fair share of corpses back in the day. But you know what's odd? I've never seen wounds like these, and their eyes. It's as if they were seeing something horrible. These aren't bullet wounds, nor are they knife wounds. Please step back, Miss Alluja. We don't know if the bodies are dangerous. Quit your yabbing. It's not like I'm touching them. You know what's strange? If only 4 people live here, why do they need 3 chefs? This isn't time for jokes. What were you doing upstairs earlier? That wasn't a joke, and what do you mean? I saw you coming upstairs earlier, right before I found the bodies. But I never came upstairs, I was in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, okay. I saw that too. You aren't making much sense. I'm not. I know. Look, we all need to calm down. This is what to take in. Where did you go? You left a key on the door earlier. Yeah, I just want to talk. I really should save because I have not saved. Yeah, that doesn't want to. Oh, it's locked. There's something I can. Wait, where are you going? I'm just wondering. Actually, when I came up and saw this, you were the only other person here. Is that true, Mr. Waynard? What were you doing here? Hey now, I was also just wondering. Wait, actually, no, I followed her. Then after leaving the kitchen, I followed her upstairs and, excuse me, but the lady stayed in the kitchen with us. Yeah, we came up together just now. Why are you lying, Mr. Reynard? There's something you'd like to tell us. I'm not lying. She went upstairs too. I swear I saw it. Maybe you should have a seat, Mr. Reynard. I don't think you should be going anywhere. Now I can explain. Just let me I think I can. I think. Why am I running? I've done nothing wrong. Earlier when I washed my hands. Silly to even think that, but the knocking had stopped. Wait, what? The door is unlocked. Hello? I really do it? Did I reset time? What the? Yeah, all of this is the same. What if whatever is underneath here is causing it? Is what we are here for. It's locked. Oh, it's you again. Can I help you? Yeah, I just have a question. Do you find it strange that they have so many chefs here? So many chefs. I don't know how many do they even have. As I was saying with me, and I think you will find this extremely intriguing. Oh, yes, of course. What were we talking about again? So because most cat hair is just discarded in common waste bins, she really doesn't remember, or maybe she's just pretending. This is so weird. Okay, I can figure this out. I just gotta think. Just what? No, okay, maybe I can't figure this out. Just wrestle in me. I'm just gonna go ask her outright. Anyway, this is my hiding spot. This could be a problem. But I guess I should go find Winry first anyway. Okay, I'm in there. That's new. What's that doing out this way? Hey, what are you doing out here? This whole time you could come and go all on your own accord. Wait a minute. Would it be? Oh, what the? What? No, no, it couldn't be that dumb. Wait, wait, where did it go? It's unlocked. Oh my god, it's real. Why is that cat so long? Excuse me? Wait, no, that's not what I came here to ask. You know what? I'm just gonna straight up say it. There are two of you. That's what I saw it. You were at two places at once. I think this has some sort of time paradox. Also, I think that something downstairs freaking resets time. I don't know, I don't want to say Groundhog Day, but there's something bonkers going on. You're aware of how crazy you sound, right? Oh, trust me, I know. I mean, am I crazy? Maybe. But is this crazy? Definitely. I don't know what you expect me to say. Just answer me this. Do you have any clue what I'm talking about? Not at all. You're lying. Why do you think that? Well, let's see. There are dead bodies downstairs. You're alone, and a stranger approaches with crazy tales. If you aren't in on all of this, then why are you not running? And where would I run to? I don't know, somewhere away from me. Look, to be honest, you are freaking me out. But it's more in a strange way than, well, I don't know, but I just don't think you're the killer or anything. How do you know that? You don't know me. And given the circumstances, even I would think I could be the killer. I'm not sure, it's just a feeling. There's something about you. I just feel like you can't be the killer. Okay, I know that's supposed to be good, but why does it feel a bit emasculating? Well, why aren't you running? For what? From me? Why, uh, why would I be running from you? I mean, a mysterious stranger appearing double in a time resetting murder loop. If what you're saying is true, then it sounds like I would be the suspicious one. Can't argue with you there. But I guess I feel like there's something about you too. And this is so crazy that I feel like I'm still in denial, but there's something about you that makes me feel like you can't be the killer either. Take me to it. What? Sink downstairs. You said it resets time. You, you believe me? No, don't be ridiculous. But given the circumstances, I'd like to see what's making you act this way. Alright, I guess that's the best I could hope for. Come on, I'll show you. Well, I can't run. There is one problem. Stay away. Let me try. Hey, are you alright in there? Go away, I'm not letting anyone in until my bodyguards get here. That's fine, I'm leaving. Could you just knock on the door every 5 minutes or so, though? What? Why? Just so we know you're alive, of course. I mean, you're all alone in there. If something happens, nobody would know. And who knows if there are other entrances? Those singled out are easy targets after all. In fact, this murder podcast I was just listening to the other day said there. Why do you listen to murder podcasts? It's complicated. It's the thing you were talking about. Yeah. Alright, go ahead. You going to do it? Actually, wait. What, you can't wash your hands with someone watching? No, it's just... You mind if we do it together? Why? I mean, maybe that way there's more of a chance with both travel and time. Don't really know how sync-related time travel works, but I'm just tired of being the only crazy person every time I come out of this bathroom. This better not be some convoluted scheme to try something weird with me. Don't flatter yourself. There are corpses outside and I'm not in the mood. Oh, come on. Wait. What? In case this doesn't work, you tell me a secret so it's easy to convince you that we've met before. You're sounding more and more sketchy by the minute. I know. Lavender. Just lavender. Okay. Wait. What? You said you met me in these other supposed... Thanks, Gar. 1986 for the raid. And hello and welcome to the stream. You said you met me in these other supposed timelines. Yeah, I thought you didn't believe this. I don't, but never mind. Look, I'm just curious. What did I say to you? Well, we didn't really talk much, but... Oh, you did say there was something that you wanted to ask and show me. That was the first time I saw you, I think. Any idea? Not a clue. Okay, let's get this over with. Right. Wait. What? Never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, let's do this. Something's supposed to happen. I don't know, I guess maybe it already happened. The last few times I just turned on the water and washed my hand like this and closed my eyes like this. Then I opened my eyes and walked outside. Then suddenly, hey, what the? It's being reset again. I guess I'm the only one who can use the sink at all. At least it's easy to talk to Linry now. They should still be at the party room. Was it through here? Hello? That light, it's so bright. Where's it coming from? Is there a light fixture on there? Them two. That's locked. Locked. Oh, what the? What? What is happening? I don't understand. What is this? Uh, what? What? Oh, what is this feeling? Oh, well, okay. It was blocked. Was that the door? Oh, what the? Bitch, I can't go. No, I can. What? Locked. Oh god, what the? Uh. What? What? Oh, this is weird and creepy. I did not know I could go down that way. Well, at least the kitchen is perfect. Whoa. Hey, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? Ah, right in the um. Even just one of you was enough trouble as it was. What the pug? What? Hey, wait. Uh, is the hey, Linwy? What is going on? Sorry, this was going to be about you, but then this happened. I ran more iterations, but I can't stop it. It keeps on happening, and it shouldn't. Wait, you can't just leave like that. Please just tell me what's going on. That's actually what I've been trying to figure out myself. Seems like you won't reset like the rest, though. Guess that's one more thing to fix. Reset. But this is good. Maybe you can show me what you saw. What I saw. Well, it all started when I went into the washroom earlier, and then you've seen some weird stuff. This might come in handy. What the fuck was that? Funny coincidence though, that really did make the sink seem like a time machine. But the chances that my resets lined up so perfectly with the sink, improbable. Are you even talking to me? Wait a minute, am I a robot? Sorry, as I said, I'm just a bit preoccupied right now. But I created this world and I created you. What? What? Hey, that door's locked. This wasn't something I wanted to show you this iteration, but since I need to keep you around for reference, you might as well go and have a look. Hold on, just back up a minute. What do you mean you created? I mean, what even is this place? I think you'll find the answers inside here. So you have to keep these weird memories though. I'll need them later for reference. But just try not to worry about it. Not worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Go on, I'll meet you in there. But get your butt in there. What a mess. Might as well let this one run its course. I guess the first time's never the charm, but to happen every time. Every time when... Wait a minute. Whoa, okay. Hey. You said you'd meet me in here. Okay, what is this? Two. Where am I? It's odd to just leave everything behind like this. But why did she send me here? Wait, data. I can't go up or down. Hello? Wait. Hey. What was that? I've been stuck in the machine, haven't I? Are these people? Wait. The mission, the sequel, the Finding Paradise. That mission was a failure, wasn't it? Miss Jones, now, everyone stay together, okay? Peter, quit picking on Izzy like that. And Linley, hate Linley. So don't go far from the group, especially you. I don't even remember the name from the patient or one of them. Or is this? Now that I have specific instructions from your parents that, hey, stop running. Okay, if you do that again, hey, the doctor said your participation on this trip is conditional. Doctor. If you don't wash it with me. Everything he froze as soon as she fainted. Does that mean this place is based on her? This barrier. Hey. Just so no puzzles. Or this time? You dad. This was all my fault, wasn't it? You should have been more careful in me. But no, this isn't all your fault. You think I'll still be able to go on more class trips? Well, we'll have to see what the doctor says. Just be patient and we'll try our best, okay? Okay. This is the second time it happened, isn't it? Yeah, we thought it was a one-off. We really shouldn't have allowed her to go without close supervision. Well, fortunately the fall was cushioned. These early symptoms can be dangerous. Experimental drugs for them are on the horizon, but in the long run, could one of you stay here with Linley? As for the other, please come with me. Gonna be okay. Okay. Can't hear what they are saying. Is it because she couldn't see what I might do? app. Um, okay. To bring them up.